the first ever FunkingLizard review. Today I have some MadBull 40mm grenade shells and I'm going to test them out. This is the MadBull Defender. It holds 5 10.8mm rubber balls. The way you load it, you take a few of the 10.8mm rubber balls, you put one into each hole. Then you take a pen or something and you just lightly push it down in there just until you feel it go past the O-ring. Then you can either fill it with propane or CO2. First, let's do CO2. Now that it's loaded, let's see what it can do. This is the MadBull Defender with 5 10.8mm rubber balls and 900 psi of CO2. That box is the target and it's 50 feet away. This is the MadBull Defender. It holds 5 10.8mm rubber balls. We're going to load it up just by simply getting the rubber balls, putting one into each hole. And take a pen or something and you just lightly push it down in there until it gets past the O-ring. Then you take your gas, you load it up. Now that it's loaded, let's see what it can do. This is the MadBull Defender with 10.8mm rubber balls and filled with propane. That box is the target and it's 50 feet away. This is the MadBull Defender. This is the water test. This next shell that we have here is the MadBull XM993. It shoots 8mm BBs and it uses propane. So let's give it a try. The easiest way to load this is you unscrew the bottom. Make sure the spring does not get lost. Then you grab some BBs. You just fill it from the back. Put 9 in each hole. And to put it back, you keep it upright, I guess that'd be. And then you make sure this spring stays in, so you can hold that with your finger. And put it like this. Go counterclockwise until it clicks in, and then you can screw it on. Don't over tighten it, just tighten up where it won't get loose. Then you fill it up with gas. Propane or green gas works. Now that it's loaded, let's see what it can do. This is the MadBull XM993 filled with 54 8mm BBs and filled with propane gas. That box is the target. It's 50 feet away. Let's see how this does. This is the MadBull 993 40mm grenade. This is the underwater test. The last shell I have for you today is the MadBull XM995 foam rocket shooter. Basically, this is the easiest one to load. All you do, take your gas, put it at the top, take a foam rocket, slide it on top. Now that it's loaded, let's see what it can do. This is the MadBull XM995. That box is the target. It's 50 feet away. Let's see what it does. This is the MadBull XM995. This is the underwater test. After testing all of these out, I've come to the conclusion that the MadBull Defender is the most practical one. It's easy to load, it takes CO2, and it shoots really hard. If that one's not available at your field and you're not allowed to use it, the one that I'd go for would have to be the XM993, just because it's super powerful, but it has a wide spread. Doesn't shoot as far as the Defender, but I mean there are 54 8mm BBs in that, where there are only 5 in this. Then the one that I wouldn't even think about buying would have to be the MadBull XM995, just because it doesn't shoot very far, it doesn't shoot very well. Really, it's only good underwater. A few things I like about all of these is the quality of their anodizing. The Defender here, it was a little bit too wide for the launcher, and every time I put it in, I had to push really hard, and over time it just wore down the inside paint on the launcher, and that one, now this Defender slides right in there, but there's no wear at all on the Defender. This one just slid right in. It was very nice, and same with the XM995. Another thing I like about them is just how easy it is to fill it up with gas. Just take it and fill it up at the top. And then one of the other things that I like about them is how easy it is to take them apart and clean them. You just unscrew the base with a shell or casing. Don't lose the spring. the trigger button, spring, this thing, and the body. That works for pretty much every single one. Some have more threads than the others. The XM995, however, has a little bit different mechanism inside. It has a ton of threads. Trigger button, casing, spring, and its gas chamber, and the body. It needs to be slender so that it can have, the foam rocket slide over it. The other MadBull products that I use to make this video are my MadBull XM993 pistol launcher, my S.C.U.B.A CO2 adapter, and my MadBull Propane adapter. I'm going to try to get a new video out every week, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button up there.